Hey everyone, welcome to Keyframe presents 12 Days of Christmas 2021, where I create tutorials 12 days in a row and give away the project files for free on my Patreon page. The link is in the description down below. And today is day number 4. And today I'll show you some quick loading animations. So I've got this one created here. Then I've got, number 2 here. We have this one, which looks really cool as well, little bouncy boys. Then we've got this one, let's start it here. Kind of moving around. Then we have this line going to left from left to right. It's really easy, this one, more basic. And then we have this loading animation. So we have 5 different loading animations, so we're going to run through them quickly. I'm going to recreate all of them here. So for this case we have 3 balls and 1 null object to rotate everything together. So we're going to, in this new comp, create a new null layer first. So new null object. Okay, and then I'm going to create a circle like this. All right, and if I create that, then my anchor point is immediately in the middle of the screen and on the same anchor point as this null is which I want. If it's not, you can turn on snapping and then replace the anchor point somewhere, and then boom, it's on there. Fine. Okay, then we're going to go to R for rotation, click, and we're going to give this like 1.5 seconds and then 1 full rotation. So 1, enter. So then it is rotating once fully. Select both of these keyframes and just give them some easy ease. I'm going to give this some more easing by doing this. Nice, okay. Then I'm going to duplicate this and then move it over 2 frames. Duplicate again, move it over 2 frames again. So now we've got these 3 guys. And then we are going to open it up by pressing the rotation. And then option clicking on this and typing in wiggle. No, sorry, not wiggle, loop out, that's a different video. Loop out, Command C. And do it and paste them over there. So they keep going. But like here, they're stopping for a moment and they're all starting again. And if I just parent all 3 of these to this null, and this null, we're going to start here with a rotation, and then go, let's say, here to 8 or 9 seconds, and then 1 full rotation as well, and also give this a loop out effect. And now it has this little extra movement, this little extra rotation there when it's stopping. Like that, and we can add a little cool effect to it as well, to this this last shape, I guess. Yeah, let's add an echo effect to it. So if you type in echo here at help, it says time and echo. It's under the time, and then the echo kind of creates like a trail behind it. But you need to change these values here. So put this at like 0.1, like very small. And then put the number of echoes, let's say 7, and then the echo operator at maximum. And then you get this kind of this nice trail behind it, behind the last one, which can look cool. You can fine tune this, like you see the little balls here, maybe put this at 0.5, like that. And you can change how long you would like the trail to be. So maybe a bit longer, even just maybe do it like this. So that looks really cool as well. So there you have loading animation number 1. Boom, that's done. Then number 2, what's happening here? We have these 3 balls bouncing up and down. So this is the hardest one to do, but it's no problem. So create a circle like this and put this in the middle of your composition. I'm going to put the anchor point at the bottom here. So turn on snapping. Turn on snapping. And there. Right there. All right, turn off snapping. And then I'm going to go to position and then click on the keyframe. And I'm going to go in like 5 frames and click it on it again because I want this to wait a little bit, like first wait here. Then we're going to go up and then we're going to go down again. Boom. So up, down. And then when it's down, I want this to kind of bounce a little bit. So we're going to go for a few frames further here and then kind of give it 1 movement up, a few frames further, copy this keyframe, paste it in there. Few frames further like this, and then a little bit of up movement, and then place that keyframe again here. So now I've got this little bouncy bounce at the end. For this doesn't look Great, so we're going to give this some easy easing. And I'm going to change the speed of it, so it needs to kind of jump up, like start slowly and then go fast, and then when it's at the top, go fast down, and then yeah, I'm going to show you in here. So let's I can't see anything. Click on this button here. Yeah, so it first needs to go a bit slow up, like whoop. And then on this side it's going to go slow here as well. Maybe kind of like this a little bit, like up and down. Like it has this bouncy up effect. That's too harsh, I guess. Yeah, up. So we kind of go slow, fast, slow, and then down it goes fast at the end. And then we have this little bounce at the end, which can just be normal. I'm just going to maybe drag this in a little bit to make it a bit faster, that movement. How about this? Nice. Yeah, I think we can do it like that. Kind of refine and fine-tune the bounce of this. I think this goes a bit too high, so put it down a bit. Yeah, you can fine-tune the movement, of course, but this looks nice. And then add some scaling to it as well. So we're going to kind of press Shift S to open the scale, click on the stopwatch, and then over here I want us to kind of unclick this, so we can only go this side. We can only scale it downwards and not to the side as well. So let's put this at 90. So it's kind of get this head start, like it's you know, scaling down, and then poof, it pushes itself off the ground. So then maybe we put this at 8 even, like really emphasize that. And then here, of course, at the top we need it at the very top. Let's say at 105, so stretch it a little bit, and then here back to 100. And then here the same thing again. And now, from now on I'm going to use Flow, this plugin I use for to create these eases. So first we're going to maybe do this one. I don't know if we need any more. No, we don't need any more eases like this. Boom, this looks good. Maybe the bounce up can be a bit faster, and down as well. Yeah, I like that. Then we're going to add some loop out effect to it, expression, and an effect and expression. But first, if we do that, then it starts here and then it does some weird stuff here. So we're going to go to our scale over here at the end, somewhere around here, and then copy the last keyframe of the position and the scale. So now it kind of bounces, it waits a bit, and then it starts over again. So now we get a nice clean loop, because the beginning and the end should be on the same time, the keyframes, otherwise your loop will get messy. So that's cool. And now I'm going to duplicate it by pressing Command D. Go to P for position. I'm going to stand on one of these keyframes. So on this one is fine. Select all of them and then move it to the right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this one as well. Holding Shift and the right arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, number 10. Boom. So like that. And now they're all bouncing together. And just move these 1, 2 frames and 2 frames there as well. And now it looks pretty cool though, right? Give this Command Option Shift Y to add a new null object, or of course go to Layer, New, Null Object. Select all of these 3 and parent them to it, so I can move it to the middle a little bit, like that. Turn this off, or I can just delete it because it's not necessary anymore. Cool, and now we're going to cut these layers off here at the front, and then we have it working nicely. So yeah, that's the number 2. We can also maybe add the echo effect to it. So paste that over here, do all 3 of them, see how that looks. Yeah, you can of course do that or don't do that, you can play with it, but however you like. Looks nice. Loading number 3 is these 4 guys. We have this guide here, and this guide is just a guide, so you know where to go. I'm going to copy that for now, and let's place that over here. And then I'm going to create a circle again. I'm gonna put the anchor point in the middle of it, like that. Whoa. Hello, snap, yeah. And then this over there, cool. And then I'm going to go to position, click, and then let's go Command Shift, right arrow, 10 frames. And then I'm going to drag this down here somewhere, click, and then Command Shift to the right again, and then copy this keyframe and paste so it kind of stays in place for a bit. And then do the same thing here to the, this one here, please. Copy that and then copy it 10 frames further. Yeah, and then we're gonna go to the back, the front here, so it goes down, wait, down, wait, down, wait, down, wait. If I add a loop out to that, you can see it does like this, but it doesn't wait at this one because we need to copy this. Yeah, like that. So that's nice. Give this some easing, some random ease, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, and then I'm going to duplicate this, so press Command D, and then on this, so put that over here. No, one further. And then poof, poof, 20 frames, like that. So now they all, if I start here, they move like this. Maybe it's nice to add, put it a little bit off. Is that nice? No. No. I think this looks perfectly fine. How did this look? Yeah, so you can play around with the timing of these. So maybe these two, put them a bit later. So we have, no, not too much, like 1 frame is enough maybe. Yeah, and of course adding the echo effect to this one as well. Looks nice. Turn off this guide and then go into this echo and pasting it over there. Nice, that's done. Cool, number 4 is just this line going back and front, which is really easy. We're going to create this line here, like this. Give that the same color as we were using before and make it thick. Turn off the fill, we don't need that. And then we're going to put this in the middle of our composition, and I'm going to open this up, contents, shape, stroke 1, and then the line cap would say round cap. I also have the Buttcapper effect here, plugin, so you can easily change this without going into this menu, all of this stuff, but that's free, I think it's free, I don't know, just get it. I'm going to open this up, call add, trim paths. Let's close this stuff up here. No, close this up and this up. Yep, trim paths. And then we're going to start with 2 keyframes for end first. And we're going to drag it to the right and then go to, let's put this at 1 here. So we get this nice little dot. Maybe half a point, looks better. Nice, and then this one grows to 100. And then I want to create a keyframe for the start here as well. And then place that here to 99,5 to have it the same as the other one. So, and then give this some easing, and then you have it. And then we're going to do the same thing in reverse. So copy, paste, and then copy, paste, and give this the same easing. Nice. Cool, and of course give some loop out as well. Yep, copy it to the end here as well. And I think it's going to look weird right now. Yeah, it's going to do some really weird stuff. Okay, so need to copy this one here and this one here, so it starts at the same position. So that looks a bit better. So that's that, really easy one. And then for the last one, I'm actually not going to recreate this because this is just too easy to show you here. Because if I just single this one out in the background, the only thing we're doing here is adding a scale. Oops, scale. So it's 0 here. We just have this circle, the same as before. A circle going from scale 0 to scale 100 and whatever. Let's say I just make it a bit bigger. and then over here it is a 0 again, so scales up and down. And then at the end here we copy this keyframe, paste it over here to have the nice loop, so it doesn't go all crazy, because there is a loop out effect here on this one as well. And that's the only thing you need to do, and then just copy and paste or just duplicate all of these layers and put them nicely in a circle like this, so they're all perfectly spaced. So that's why I would illustrate this in Illustrator and then bring it back into After Effects, because it's easier like that. And just leave some room between each, like it's one frame further for each, and then at this point you all get them to, and then looping out, they all get to turn around like this. So that's really easy, just only a scale, like 4 keyframes and a loop out expression, and then stagger these layers. So that's it. So that's how you can create these nice looping animations. So that's it for day number 4. If you would like to download the project files for this video, head on over to the description box down below and click on the link for the Patreon page. There I will upload all of the project files for free. And while you're there, maybe consider subscribing to the Patreon channel as well for even more cool stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.